Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to use the gradient tool to add shadow to an image you have created. Okay, so here's my image here. It's very simple. Forgive me, I kind of rushed it, but it's here nonetheless. So here we have my image. You can see the sun on the right. That's where the light source will be coming from. So we're going to work on the opposite sides as shadows here. So first you want to select your magic wand tool and select this side of the square. And drag it towards the sunlight. The more you drag it, the more the area will be filled. Then you're going to want to select the other side and do the same thing, only not as much because there would still be some light coming in from this side. Next up, change your colors to match what's around you on this table leg, and select darker color to create for the shadow. And then you're going to want to use your magic wand tool again to select the table leg and slowly drag it up to create the shadow effect. There we go. Depending how far you drag it will depend on how much shade there is, but since it's under the table, there'll be quite a lot of shade on this particular leg. Next up, you're going to want to select the sides of the table. Actually, I'm first going to change my color a bit darker for the really shadowed areas. I'm choosing black because it will really add a shadowy effect. Okay, then I'm moving on to select another color to add for the color of the actual table. Again, a darker peachy kind of color. I'm just going to fill this in here. Just notice there's a bit of a gap. Sorry. Okay, now I'm just going to click and use the gradient tool here to drag up and add some more shadow. As you can see, it's working rather well. Change it a bit darker again, and click and drag like we've done before. There we go. Yeah, I think this looks okay. Bit dark, but I think this looks okay considering. Do the same to the other side. And we've got a nicely shaded object. Of course, we could leave it at that and say, hey presto, here's my shaded object, but you also want to give the cube a shadow itself. So I'm going to select my brush tool here. You want to go for a soft brush, and make sure the opacity has been turned down on the brush itself, otherwise it will just block it over and it will just look terrible. So here, I'm going to want to be slow and slowly sketch out what the object would look like. As you can see here, I'm just going to fill this in. There we go. I'm just going to go over it a couple more times to make it a bit darker, a bit more shadowed, just to define it. And then I think we're done. Yeah, so leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Hope it helped you out. And I'll see you next time for whatever I make. Okay? Take care, my fans.